Ever dream of turning your yard into the ultimate sports showdown destination? Well, round up your rackets and bats, your clubs and your sticks. We'll show you some cool athletic touches to add to your own turf. And we're not talking hula hoops and hopscotch here.
When they all leave school, they all want a place to go, and I want my house to be that house.
All the moms call me, they're like, my son over there, is my kids over here? I'm like, yes, they are, they're fine. They're having fun.
So how do you get from a point where it's a bare backyard to something that is a sports dream destination?
Well, we start with what things the kids want to do and what sports they want to be involved in, and try to get as many of them as possible into a court so that they're always using it and they can have as many people as possible on it. With the basketball units, it all starts with a good foundation. We like to get a footing that's going to go below the frost line, and we go 36 inches deep, we go 24 inches wide. There's additional rebar that's stuck in there, and then we have U-bolts that are then added, the same way they build stop signs of the highways. Once that's installed, the main pole is erected, and it's set and leveled. The backboard is leveled in two directions, this way and sideways. Then the rim is added. Once the rim is on there, they raise it up to 10 feet exactly, and they have it measured and set.
Something that you're very focused on is what is the feel of the floor like when kids or athletes are playing on it?
These tiles are an injection mold plastic that they've designed and engineered so that they mimic the deflection that you have on a hardwood floor. When it rains, it washes the floor, because it is porous, so anything that's on the surface, it'll wash it right through, and then it'll drain out. With the batting cage, there are poles that are set at the outside of the court, and there's just a cable that's run across the top. The net is easily attached to that, and that works simply. With the turf area, there are panels that are 1.25 inches high. We lay them out across the area and attach the turf on top of it.
How much space do you need to make a court that your kids can enjoy?
Well, the simplest start would be something that's going to be a 28 by 28, where you could have a basketball court set up on that. And then on the side of the basketball court, we could put a giant pitchback, like what they use for baseball and lacrosse, where those things are only 3 by 5. We have units called rebounders that are 10 feet high and 20 feet wide. So now they can use that, one child or two could use it to play tennis. They could use it to hit lacrosse balls, hit hockey pucks, hit hockey balls, pitch the ball, do whatever they want.
How does it transform a yard when you provide these opportunities for exercise and adventure?
It brings life, because all the kids come.
So what if you'd rather yell, 4, than deuce or strike? Adding a personal putting green to a yard has become more popular than ever.
Just like practicing basketball, I thought if I practiced chipping and putting, I'd get to be a better golfer. I put a flag stick in my backyard, cleared some trees, and away I went. I've gone from Montauk to Hawaii, and I'll do putting greens on rooftops in New York City, training areas inside, nice country clubs, but my true love is the putting green and the golf hole at somebody's house. At this point, I've done about 700 of them. I hear about, barbecues where people are hitting balls until the cows come home. And I always look to try to maximize somebody's shot at the green, to take advantage of the different angles coming at it and how far you can shoot at it. Regular golf courses usually just have one approach, but I'll look at it from a radius of shots. Well, at first, I have a design which I try to convey to the homeowner. You begin by taking out the grass and the organic material, because it's sort of like building a pool table outside, where the ball has to roll consistently and very predictably. So if you don't take out all the organic material in the grass and compact the earth, the ground's going to settle and there'll be little craters and things. So once that earth is taken out and disposed of, you put in crushed rock, about 4 to 6 inches of it, compact it with a tamper or a heavy roller, get the contours that you like. You put a little bit of fine stone dust on top of that rock to smooth out that layer, and then on top of that you put the turf, which will eventually be the putting surface of the green. And then the process starts with how you treat the turf to make it play and look like a regular green.
Before making the investment in a putting green or basketball court, consider how it will grow and change with your family's interests, keeping them outside and playing a little longer. While I'm here, I think I'll take a few practice shots. Nothing but net, baby.